Brothers are there, you know. Some brothers are keen to hearing the word. We just gotta be patient and endure through these hard times, knowing very well that we're gonna be tested on the way, man. You know.
The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am sent to come peace on the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
And that's Yahushua. He came to set a man at variance. Variance means separate, make enemies, enmity. All right. That's what he came to do. He didn't come to bring everybody together. He said it right there, plain English. All right. He came to set a man at variance. He came to break up this so-called the household. All right. The household of the wicked and separate the sheep from the goats. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on the earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
A daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So it doesn't sound like the Most High is all about being together, you know? Like these 99%ers. They come together, but they're not even in any type of agreement other than being there to make noise. They're going to stand around, dance. When you're in a time of mourning, you don't dance around, play music, laugh, right? The men of the Lord, man, we're in the streets, man. We may laugh time to time, but really, in our hearts, man, we're sick and tired of this place, man. We're sick and tired of being in this place, you know? We still got to freaking do our daily thing, working with Esau. You know, half of them know what we all about, but you know we got to continue on trusting the Most High that He'll see us through this, right?
Verse 36: And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
Yeah, exactly. He that loves father and mother more than me is not worthy of me.
And he that findeth his life shall lose it. Verse 39. And he that findeth his life shall lose it.
And that's the man who, you know, he gets his degree. You know, he's working hard for his degree. He gets his degree. He's good. He's looking forward to prosperity. That man that's looking for a woman and he's, you know, his life. You know, that man that's trusting this world, you know, trusting this society, he's gonna lose it, man. Because for the true man of the Most High, that man's a man that's gonna give up everything, just like Yahushua did for the nation of Israel. All right, that man, we gotta embody and mimic what he did. Right, we're giving up everything we got, you know.
Okay. Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it.
And how many of these churchgoer Christians, you know, are going to lose their life for the truth? It's not in their spirit, man. I know of one so-called Pentecostal girl that went over to Thailand, and that was way back in like, must have been like 92. She went over there thinking she's going to bring some salvation to those the Moabites or whatever the heck they are over there. And what happened to her? Mudslide, man. She wasn't even found, man. She was caught up in a mudslide, and that's the Most High's judgment on her, right? That's the Most High's judgment on her, man. Because scriptures say, no man. I'll get that. You got Jeremiah? Yeah, go ahead, get Ecclesiastes.
Okay, right now?
Yeah, we can read it.
Ecclesiastes 30 verse 5. And time to cast away stones, and a time to gather together.
A time to cast away stones and a time to gather, right? So yeah, the Most High's will, by His will, He's gonna get rid of some people and He's gonna gather some people, right?
A time to embrace and a time to refrain.
A time to embrace, okay, which is a time to love, and a time to hold up, you know, maybe representing hate. You know, we ain't down with love right now. We're in a time of war. Go ahead.
And a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose.
A time to get and a time to lose.
A time to keep and a time to cast away.
Exactly.
A time to rent and a time to slow.
So. Yeah, and we are sowing. You know, we're trying to set that seed, right, and bring this truth out to the the lost. You know.
A time to keep silence and a time to speak.
A time to keep silent. That's for the prudent man.
A time to lust and a time to hate.
A time to lust, love, and a time to hate. That's the time we're in right now. That's good. A time of war and a time of peace. I got Job 4 verse 7. Remember I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent. He's asking you, whoever perished being innocent? Question mark. You know? He's asking you. Nobody. Or where were the righteous cut off? The righteous are never cut off. You know? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Right? So they're going to be the ones that they're going to be cut off. You know? They're the ones that are going to perish. And that girl perished. You know? That the Most High says, unto the Most High belongeth the issues of death. So that was all planned out, and it was all executed beautifully. Beautifully.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 49. As Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth.
Go ahead. 50 verse, let's see, where we go. 50, which? 50 is over here.
49.
Here, even 50 days among nations and Polish standard. Here, right here, chapter 9.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. For thence shall all be taken. Their soul shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
And that's talking about the ICBM missiles. You know, they can't return. They're not designed to return. Once you press that button, that's it. Jump to 51. Verse 1.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. Verse 1, okay. Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Verse 3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men. Destroy ye utterly all her host.
And that's the Most High not showing you mercy to the 2/3, you know? What was I going to say? And all these nations today are looking at America and saying, you know what, they got that proverb against the whore. You know? They're saying, look, she's fucking everything up, man. You know? She's not satisfied with what she's got. They got all these policies, they're causing the simple, peasants in Iran just trying to live and feed their family, to throwing up all these laws, unrighteous decrees to stop what they call these now in Iran, the boycotting, but they got another word for it, sanctions.
Yes,
they got all these sanctions against this nation, And you know the basic man can't even feed his kids, man. So what's that gonna cause? That's fighting words right there, man. If you're gonna cause a man to prevent him from feeding his kids, man, that's freaking fighting words. You're taking my food. Damn freaking rights, man. I'm gonna want to freaking kill your ass. My kids gotta eat. You know that's what they thinking. That's what they believe.
Plus, America is they're stopping any business in America who's affiliated with Iran. They're shutting them down. So
that's unrighteous decree, man. Because those people, you know, the government's one, but you know the people are another, man. Just like America, America's the government corrupt as hell, and the people are stupid. You know, the people don't know nothing.
Keep going on that one. Or?
No. Yeah, that's good. Because we're gonna get deeper into that after. You want to get Daniel 8 verse 24?
Daniel 8 verse 24. And his power shall...
No.
Salakin. Daniel 8 verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Okay, and that's America. The Most High allowed him, because he was the golden cup in the Most High's hand. The Most High gave him the power to allow these policies to flourish, you know, to come into ripeness. And really, America has prospered up to this point, you know. All these policies that are even onto their own people. The people can't say nothing. All the Republicans do is shoot, man. They wait for another day to do the voting while people are sleeping, right? They pass these laws left and right, and these people got no clue. So here it is. Bobby's driving down. He has a house party. You know, out in I heard this law. They got this law. I think it's in North Carolina. He's got this party, and he's got marijuana. You know, a gram or two of marijuana up in his house, and he's got 40 people in the house. Now these cops got the power. Come up in your house, search the house. If they find drugs on this one guy that owns the house, they have the right, so-called right, to search everybody and go to everybody else's home. All them 40 people, they're gonna go to their homes and look for drugs. Okay, that's that terrorist mentality, man. You know, they gotta check everybody. They want you to be scared. They're taking away the rights of the people, very well knowing that there is no freedom. The Most High ain't down with freedom. There is no freedom, no free will, and America ain't got nothing to do with freedom, man. I get Habakkuk 2 verse 5. You want to get Job 18 verse 1?
Okay, Job 18.
Yeah, good. Job 18 verse 1, and you want to get Job 20 verse 22. Habakkuk